So here goes. I am going to be trimming, or I should say cutting, my beard considerably. Couple of reasons. Well, a few. One, people have this weird thought that it's dirty. Well, really, it's actually a myth, because this is cleaner than most of your hair. It gets washed a lot more. I know the stats. And another reason, it looks a lot better in the mirror than it does on the Zoom conference calls. And last of all, because my husband told me to. So I'll be doing that. Probably about cutting it here to where my Facebook photo was from about 2.5 years ago. And I know we're doing a lot of these home hairdo things. This is probably going to be just as bad as one of those home hairdo things. And I'm going to probably be doing a lot of fixing up of it. But I know some of you are going to cringe, but here goes. Reminds me when I was in those Zoom meetings, it comes all the way down to my crossed arms. So, oh look, he's in the back. I can't do it in the mirror. I have to look at it this way. He's been doing these 2-finger cut motions every time he tells me he wants me to get rid of this beard. So here's the real thing. These are the scissors from the Wahl kit, and I think they're a little dull. I am not a beautician, nor am I a beauty. Here we go. I missed something. It's like when you're eating a steak and part of it just won't chew. I need another pair of scissors. There we go. That reminded me of cutting Christmas papers this winter, and sometimes the scissors had to go into the middle of it. I had to get into the middle of the scissors. I keep turning it opposite way of the way I need to. What? And look at this little stringy nodule. I can't do it. No, it's me. I turn it opposite because of the mirror. There. Okay. And then there's one last. I was hoping to make it to October, because last October I was going to go to the Bride of Frankenstein. You know, I have this little gray patch. I was going to wear a wig here with the Bride of Frankenstein wig with the gray stripe here that just went on down. Yeah, that is higher than I wanted, but it'll grow out. I had also hoped to make it to one of those beard competitions, but it just was taking way too long to get into anywhere near their level. Worried that I thought I saw some skin up here, but no, that was a guest. Oh, that was smart. My husband turned the fan off. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. You were probably all thinking, when's he gonna turn that darn fan off? I can't understand anything. All right. So backwards. I'm left-handed too, so everything's backwards. I was watching a video on this, which you probably tell I didn't learn anything. They said, keep getting these little snips, snip, snip, snip on the parts. Of course, this was somebody with a long beard and they were just trimming that. I'm definitely going to have to go to a professional. I won't be showing this to my barber. If I can get into him anytime soon. So, now I need to do this trim here on the sides. I'm going to start with a 2. This is the worst part of having this beard go so long. I was about to make an appointment with my barber just for a shaping right before it all went south, using a lot of Walking Dead terms. But it was just so busy at that time as we were selling our place in the city, our flat in the city, as I say. I got flack for that because they thought I was uppity. But it's flat. This place isn't flat. And so I just never was able to make an appointment with the barber. And funny thing is, I spent years trying to find him. And now, I don't know if he's even going to see me again. It's a lot going to have to figure out how to fix this down here. Went too high. But we'll figure it out. One thing that was really pissing me off about that long beard is it was really showing this line here. So usually, or before it got really long, it would just go really flat. But then it got to where it was showing almost my exact chin line. Of course, beards are sometimes meant to hide that shit. But, oh well. I think that anything after this is going to be a lot more boring, but there's going to be a lot of work in here and here and here. Definitely before I get into the city tomorrow. Have a good day.